So, Jim, can you share an example of patient journey insights that you can leverage to identify new opportunities and guide sales behavior?
I think other examples of key decision points. I had another client um, that had a pediatric rare disease, and it was an ongoing treatment for babies. But one of the things they needed to do was doctors needed to titrate the dose as patients grew. Um, this company looked for and found a way to effectively measure, um, were doctors appropriately evaluating their patients for titration as their weight increased. Again, another critical point in the patient journey, but that patient journey tends to be so specific that it's hard to come up with a standard measure. But again, I think it's again, if anything, my examples show is that you have to dig in deeply to find those things and make sure that the representative has an appropriate role to play in influencing those things. And if you can, then those things are ripe for measurement and potentially appropriate to measure to include in an incentive comp plan. Um, I think to Mohammed's earlier point, you have to be selective about these. They have to be meaningful. They have to be important, and you can't add too many of them because complexity is the bane of incentive compensation plans. It requires a fair amount of effort, and it requires a very detailed conversation around the role of the representative and finding these pieces that allow you to measure their impact.